It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from, has been sent by Rita's Pantry. Thank you very much to the guys at Rita's Pantry. Boom. Cheers. And this is a can of their, or not their, because they're like a bottle shop. They're a can shop. This is a beer from Pastore. This is their banana split sour, coming in at 9% ABV. Now these guys are based in Cambridge, Waterbeach in Cambridge. They're called Pastore Brewing and Blending. Yeah, 9% ABV sour. It was canned in April 2022. The best before date is December 2022. I'm reviewing this on, I think it's the 5th of July. Interesting one then, banana split sour. In my mind, if I was going to describe this beer before I was going to open it, is it going to be a bit Hefeweizen-like with that banana? Is it going to be sour? Is it going to be one of those fruit sours where it's soured by the fruit and not by kind of lactobacillus or kind of traditional souring methods? There's only one way to find out. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. They've sent me some really interesting beers over the years, have Rita's Pantry. Almost like educational beers for me. Beers where I've gone, I'm not going to like that. And they've gone, you're going to like that. And generally, Rita's Pantry have turned out to be true. They've sent me beers that they've really liked. And it's almost like they've single-handedly changed my mind on some of these kind of slightly out there styles of beer. Going to be quick with this one because the head's dissipating rather quickly. It had a one finger kind of pinky head, but that's dissipated very quickly. Looking at that beer, it's an interesting one. I'm looking at that and I'm thinking, oh wow, you know, what's this type of thing? But it's having an open mind. The moment I've got a closed mind on beer, then I might as well turn the camera off and walk away from this whole business. You have to have an open mind. There's no way in the world you're going to be able to try every single kind of beer from every single brewery and every single style, and you get a lot of the styles, the majority of the styles, but there'll be somebody in a far-reaching part of the world that's doing something wild and wacky, and it's your job to search that out, but not just to search it out, but to have an open mind with it. They're clever people in Cambridge. They're really clever people with a great big university, and they like to row boats everywhere. So, against the people from Oxford. This looks kind of terrific. It's lovely looking, nice levels of carbonation. Looks wild and wacky. I'm not gonna hide away from that. It looks like juice. It looks like a mixed fruit juice thing going on. It's nice and hazy. Let's get the aroma. I think they're about to blow my mind yet again. Rita's Pantry. It's almost like they've made it their job to blow my mind in beer. And I thumbs up for that. I thank them for that massively. Because, and I'm going to be honest, if I seen that in my local bottle shop, looking like that, reading the label, I'd probably put it back. As open as my mind is, I'd probably put it back. So, with that said, let's get in. Let's see if I can have my mind blown. Cheers. Woo! Stone the Crows. Stone the Crows, that's one of the most sour, thank you, that's one of the most sour beers I've ever had on the channel. And I'm glad. I am glad it's sour. I am glad it's got that big punching, smack in the face sourness. I really am, because there's been so many breweries out there recently. There's been a couple of Northern Monk beers that have called themselves pale ales and double IPAs. They've just launched into Morrison's that have just been fruit juice, and it's like, what are you trying to do? This is another level of craziness. This is another level of blowing your mind, and I love it. I love it. Oh, cheers. Good grief. It's so sour. Ooh. It curls your face up like a bag of crisps. I always describe it as like you've just finished a bag of crisps and you've just gone with a bag and, you know, thrown away. I feel like my face is doing that. All crinkling up and folding in on itself. Amazingly sour beer. Amazing. Banana, cherry, blueberry, everything. Every fruit in the rainbow, but sourness as well. Sourness, and that's so important for me. If you're going to write sour on the can, boy, please make sure it's sour. These guys have lived up to it terrifically well. Stone the Crows. Oh. The fact that it's 9% ABV and it's so delicious and drinkable is just another level of crazy. It really is. It's brilliant. Brilliant. Do you know who I would, if you asked me to choose a character from a movie who would have the ability to create something as mind-bendingly bonkers as this, it would be the guy in the white coat from Back to the Future. You know, flux capacitor. You know him, flux capacitor. The man with all the slightly crazy man in a coat, in a white coat. But he's not slightly crazy. He's like, just has a brilliant mind. That would be the character from a movie, I would say. You can almost imagine him brewing this beer or blending this beer. It's fabulous. It's properly out there. Like, before I opened the can, I was talking about, is it going to be slightly kind of Hefeweizen-like with that banana? The banana works so well. It's like an overripe banana. It's like a slightly black banana. I like a slightly black banana, I gotta be honest. I think when it's slightly fermenting like that, I think when you kind of eat the banana, it's soft, and there's a lot more going on with that banana than a kind of almost greeny banana that's not quite done its job yet. This has got like slight black banana kind of taste to it. I think it's absolutely wonderful. There's cherry flavors coming through. It's just brilliant. It is just brilliant. Pastore banana split sour, 9% ABV. I'm not going to mess about, I'm not going to lie. I've had this on the shelf for 3 weeks. I've been looking at this can on a daily basis for 3 weeks. Thinking, is it the right time? Am I going to review this today? Am I going to... And I just thought to myself today, let's do it. let's get on with it. Let's have a go. And I'm so glad I did. I'm so glad I've had a belt at this. I've had a go at this. Because in life, especially when you get older, that kind of closed-mindedness starts to creep in. And you must shake it off. Shake off comfort zones. Shake off your comfort zone. Try something different. Honestly. Strawberry, it's just unbelievable. A hefty banana split style pastry sour beer with bananas, strawberries, cherries and vanilla. Unbelievable. Absolutely blooming unbelievable. Pardon me. Look at it. Look at the beer. I mean, I haven't even heard of Pastore. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. Never heard of them. I have now. Unbelievable. This is great. Love it. Rating. Looks good. Smells good. Tastes good. Unbelievably sour beer. Love it. I like that enough to give it a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. That is a 10 out of 10 beer from Real Ale Craft Beer. I didn't think I'd be saying 10 out of 10 today. I have been putting that off. Lesson for today. If you're getting slightly kind of middle-aged like me, 43 years of age, don't let that mind close up on you. Don't become closed-minded. Keep yourself open to the world. Keep yourself open to all of the wonderful things that are going on in the world. Don't let negativity creep in and just enjoy life. Enjoy life and you'll enjoy this banana split sour. 10 out of 10. I hope you liked the video. Thank you very much to Rita's Pantry for sending the beer. You've absolutely done it again to me. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.